Happy Friday, y'all. Okay, so today I thought we would do something kind of fun, and we are going to decorate some glassine bags. And if you don't have glassine bags, you can make your own out of wax paper. It's a really simple fold. You're just folding it in half and then flipping a little page up. It's a simple pocket. I buy these in bulk, so it's easier for me that way because I do a lot with these, and there is so many different ways that you can decorate with these. And you can tea stain them, you can watercolor, you can do a lot of stuff with them. Today I'm only going to do two things, and I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do with these. And one of these is a really common thing, and that is decorating with papers or some napkins. These are just a couple that I grabbed from a box. I think I've used most, well, not most of them, but there's like only one in here I haven't used, I think. But I love using these because you get, I think it's like you get 6 different cuts. Yeah, you get 6 different images, 6 different cuts. So it just works out getting the most for your money. But if you don't have napkins, you can also just use paper. This is probably my favorite way to do it, is to just use paper. So I have a bunch of these sheets here. I just picked out some random images. This one is so pretty. I love that one. And this one gave me an idea for something else I'm going to show you in a minute. So let's see. We're going to need either glue, water mixture, or some Mod Podge. If you don't have the Mod Podge, I believe it's a 1-to-1 ratio of glue and water. I think just regular like Elmer's school glue. And I also have this one. I decided not to use this one in case this one's not readily available to everybody. So I'm trying to use what y'all can use. But this one is Antique Matte Mod Podge. And it just gives it, like, you can see the difference. Like, this is white and this has like a tint to it. And you can also make yours have a tint if you have like the re-inkers for the, like, your little ink pads. You can just put a drop in there. You could also probably use a drop of maybe like coffee or something and use that for your water ratio. It may tint that also. To me, it's not that big a deal because I do have my inker here that I can add the distressed look to it if I want to. So it's not really that big a deal. So I have the Mod Podge. I have a little brush thingy here. And I prepped these here. So this is why it's not that big a deal, because I do this with all my things anyway. So I have me a couple of sheets of paper, just some plain ones to put on the back, on that part right there, just so that it's, you know, got something on there. And then I have prepped these and already inked them how I want them. And whenever we add the Mod Podge, it blends really nice. It looks really cool. So, that is, let's see. Yeah, this will be the first thing we do. So, while these are drying, I'm going to show y'all another thing that I like to do with them. This is just something really fun to do, like on a rainy day. You just want to be creative and have a day in your craft room. Actually, I wonder if I should, I need to measure. Okay, so that measures that way pretty good, but it's, we're gonna have to cut some of that off. Where's my pencil? Let's see. I want to go ahead and measure it because once I get the Mod Podge going, I want to be able to just put the paper on there as soon as I can, because it will start warping and it'll start, you know, messing up the paper and messing up the glassine. So I'm going to go ahead and just rip some of this off. Where's my mark? There they are. I think it's a little over, but that's okay. Let's see if that works. And this one may be a little big all the way around. I usually rip this instead of getting it this perfect, you know, of a square on there. Usually I would just rip it and have a jagged, like an extra torn edge all the way around. I think that look is just a little better, but I'm just going to go with this and try to get it on there. Part of that reason is because it's hard to get it to line up perfect, and the Mod Podge is not as slippery as like the glue mixture. So if you don't get it on there like the first go, then you're gonna have to come back and kind of trim it up and fix it, because it will just rip it. Like, it holds really fast. So that is the only issue with that. Not that big a deal, because you can just trim it off with your scissors or whatever if it gets uneven. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is a little here and a little here, just to try to make this go fast, because it tends to grab really, really quick. So I'm gonna just put some all over. See, it's already kind of bubbling this glassine. I may not have to add any to the paper. I think I might be okay with just putting it on the glassine. Okay. Oh, just landed right on there. Okay, is that even? That looks mostly even. Oh, I should have brought a baby wipe in here. I forgot to grab a wet napkin. So my stuff might start sticking. It's a little off right here, but no big deal. For the most part, that's pretty straight. So I'm happy with that. And then what you can do is Mod Podge over this. And I have an example here. This is what it will look like. It gives it more of a like harder feel. Like, this is soft and this is more stiff. So this is a piece of napkin that I ripped just the flowers of the napkin off, and this is a piece of paper. So I put the paper down and the paper comes over to about right here, and then I put the napkin on that side. And this is just a napkin. This is actually this one here. And then on the back side, I just put a piece of paper and Mod Podged over that also. And it gives it a sturdy, strong feeling. With this one, I'm not going to do that because I want to do something else. I'm not going to Mod Podge on this part, because you don't have to if you don't want to. It's not going to mess it up. Now, with doing it with the napkin, you may want to on the napkin part, even if it's just the edges, just to help hold it down so the napkin doesn't like roll up on you and stuff. But if it's piece of paper, I think it'll be fine. And then, do we need, I don't know if I want to add a sheet to the back or not. Well, I didn't really cut that out that great, did I? Yeah, we might can just go ahead and put one on there. I'll go ahead and put one on the back too, just to give it a little more stability. We're going to make something with this one that I think is super cute. Okay, well, tricky part again, trying to get this lined up on here. Are we good? Good enough? If you want to leave the back piece like this, you don't have to add this paper. If you want to leave it open so you can see what you're putting in, and it would be, you know, see-through, you can do that if you want. I just wanted to add it to add some stability because of what we're going to make with it. I really should have grabbed me a wet nap. Okay, so this is a really fast way to make an instant pocket for your junk journal. You can put it in the junk journal itself. You can fold it and sew it in. You can make a little tag out of this. You can do what you make, like a little favor bag, put a little card or something in there, and just use this as part of the gift to give somebody. Write your little note here, however you want to use it. What I'm going to do with this one is we're going to make a tiny little chunky journal. And I'm going to show you how fast and easy it is to do that. But before we do that, we still have one more way we're going to decorate this. And to do that, I need to get my little cuddle bug. So what we're going to do is put this in one of the embossers. So I got these two here. Got some strings on there. I got these two here because they're my biggest ones. I don't have a bunch of these, but the ones I do have, they're small, and so this bag fits just perfect in there like that. So I am going to put it in there. Again, this is just another quick little way. Add something to your journal that's, you know, it's kind of different. And it's really quick. That's what I like about it. So now we have this decorated little bag. And you can color them before it. Like if you want to tea stain it, or you want to draw on it, you want to stamp on it, you can do all that stuff first. But what I did with it was I ran it through the cuddle bug, and then with this one I did some watercoloring, and then I just kind of mopped it up so it's like heavier colored in some areas than others. And then with this one I just took my ink to it and just did some inking all over it, just to show, like, so that the lines pop out. And you can see it like really good now. This, I have them folded because I'm going to stick them in the little journal. But again, quick little way just to add some texture and something different to your journal. And it's really simple and quick. That's my favorite part about it. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I grabbed, this is that little pad that I got from TEMU, and it has all kinds of papers and like faux postcards, letters, newspaper, just different writings and stuff like that. This is good for decorating your journals. You can stick it on any paper for a tag or just a filler page, that kind of thing. And then I gathered up a bunch of stuff that was scraps from other journals I made that I didn't use any of this stuff. So I thought this would be perfect to use up all this extra stuff that I didn't use. And I didn't really have a spot for it anywhere else. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I have this here. This is going to be like my cover. So I'm just going to roughly fold it like so. And there's the front part of my cover. Here's the back. And it'll have this little pocket. If you want yours to go this way, then you can, decorate it that way and have your image on this part, and then you'll have an inside pocket like on the inside. I think it's cute just like that. So then I'm just going to put some papers together, and you can see they're not sized for this, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be sized perfectly for this here. I do have some smaller pieces, so what I'm going to do is go kind of match here and do, is this couple? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I must have made this into a pocket on that one. Yeah, and that one. Let's see. So I'm going to go big and little, and then maybe kind of medium. Nope, that's a really big one. How many little pieces do I have here? I want to try to make it somewhat an even stagger. Oh, I don't want those back to back. Maybe I'll throw that one in there. Actually, it needs to go that way. I just didn't want because this is really light and that's really light, so I wanted the contrasting next to each other. See, like that. So that one needs to go that way also. Oh, that needs to be inked. Oh, I didn't ink that. So just grab some random papers and put them all together. Got another little one here. Where can we put you? Well, you know what? We can put you right in the middle. There you go. Well, you're going to have to go this way, though. And, oh, we got this one, too. Well, I had a lot more here than I thought. I didn't realize it was this many. Because also I wanted to put these in there. But it is a mini chunky, so it works out perfect. Let's see. Oh, that's going to be a pocket. So let's put one in here. And then we'll put another one in right here. How do we look? Oh yeah, that's looking so cute. Perfect. I have a few extra little pieces here too that I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not, but a couple of little envelopes, some quick little pockets. This could be a little belly band. We'll just have to see how it works out. So this is how it'll look. Now, I'm kind of super picky about this part, and you don't have to be, but that huge jump like that from the cover to this next page, that's going to bother me. So, just because the cover is so small, I could add other pages in there to fix that. But what I'm going to do instead is look at a little set here and see which one will kind of do like a gradual build. So I'm going to have to change my papers again. See, this one's more of a gradual build right there. It just looks better if it has that gradual, kind of a gradual flow. I keep saying the word gradual. Or you know what I could do too? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip it to where I want it. So I'll just rip one of them down to where I need it. I just need to size it first. Alright, so we're going to rip this one here. And I want it to be about there. Now, if this doesn't bother you about the, like, how it looks with your cover and stuff, then you can skip all this part. It's personal preference. I just know with me that that's going to bother me. So I'm going to go ahead and rip it off. And I need to add a little bit more ink to that edge now. Okay, so now, wait, how did that go? Whoa. Alright, so see how it's kind of slowly going? So I just need one more right there. And we can do it with this one right here. Alright, so where do we need it? So I'm going to put it back in there and see how now it kind of does like a stair step. I just like that look better instead of that huge jump. I just like it better. To me, it has a better flow. Okay. Now that I got that figured out, what we're going to do is just do a very simple stitch. Just a 2-hole. That's all we need. We don't need anything fancy. I'm going to also do a quick look through here and kind of stagger the pages so they're not, like, see how these two, this one and this small one, they're like lined up perfectly. So I'm going to pull that one down a little bit. And then move that one just slightly up. Hope that makes sense. And the others are pretty good. So it's nice and real messy now. And I want this one to be offset too from that one. Nice and perfect. Alright, I need my, I still have not been able to find my old letter that's the poofy letter with the bubble wrap that I have used forever to make my holes. It's disappeared. I don't know where it went, but it's gone. Alright, so what we're going to do, since we're doing just 2 holes, and we have these smaller pages that we have staggered, and one of them's way down here or up here, I'm going to go kind of wide, and let's see. I'm I'm going to go as far over to the end of, or the edge of this page as I can. Now you could come here and whenever you're tying it together, it'll hold this little small page right here in. But again, it's just personal preference. I would rather go ahead and stick it in at the edge of that one anyways. I'm going to get my needle ready. As soon as I pull that out, I want to put that needle in so my pages don't start moving on me. And again, right here, now this one is going to miss some of these. Like, it's not going to grab this one right here and maybe even miss a couple others. It's going to miss this one, little one right here. But because this page right here that I'm poking into is over all of those, it'll work out perfect. Like, it's not going to matter like it would here. It's going to catch all of them. And it'll hold them really tight. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now I'm going to take my needle and push it through. And this is like a blunt tip. These work the best on sewing your journals. The sharp ones, when I first started out doing journals and stuff like that, I just used regular like sewing needles and stuff, and the tips would always break on me. And I would also stab myself a lot. And the blunt tips, they're a little thicker and it's got a rounded tip on it. Those work so much better. Alright, so now we're just going to sew this together. Not sew, tie it. You're going to tie it. We already put the holes in there. You're just going to tie it. This is the hard part for me. I'm trying to keep a tight, because I need another hand. This is the way I do it. This is my trick. I just pull it to my finger. Like that. And then you can leave some of this if you want to put a little dang. You know, I'll just leave a little bit in case I want to add something to it. Because I can always come back and cut that off if I want. But I'm going to leave it in case I want to add something onto those. Alright, so this is what we got. Super cute. Oh, I just love these. These are my favorite to do. I just love these little ones. They're just so fun. And we've already got a little side pocket already started right here. And these are so simple. I love making up a bunch of these little ones, because then you just come through here and find you a page, glue it down, instant pocket. This one's a little shorter, so I'm going to find a smaller page that will fit on. Let's see. That one would work cute. So we know it'll work on those. That one's kind of plain, so that one would be a good one to put it on. But I kind of want it on the other side. Well, kind of like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I can add one of those on the other one if I just feel like it needs it. So I'm coming over just a little bit, so it's not right on the sew line right here. And let's find another little spot. That one might be cute. And you'll see it right here. We can put a little decoration on the bottom of there too. The fun part about this too, throwing these little ones together like this so quick, is because I'm using all my scraps from other things. So most of this is already prepped. A lot of it's already inked, ready to go. Because these were things I was going to put in a different journal, so I already had it ready. So it works out. You know what? I think I'm trying to even out some of these pockets here. Make sure I have a good variety of them. That's a good spot right there. Super simple. I could just make these all day. Okay, so let's see. Where can we put a belly band? Let's put a belly band in here. Maybe on that one. Wasn't there another plain page? Yeah, it was this one here. Let's put it on the plain one here. Where do we want it? Do we want it just the flower part? Or, well, I want that little part in there. Or maybe just the roses part. We could do that too. Let's see how that works. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Okay. So I'm just going to rip that so it'll still say roses on there. Just like that. And you see that I did not rip it perfect because it doesn't matter. We're not making a machine quality journal here. So I'm just going to put a little line of glue at the top, a little line of glue at the bottom, and just stick it down. Just like that. And then I have, oh, I didn't put these fully together. So I have this little envelope here that we could stick in there with this paper. We could stick a piece of paper in there. We got these too. This is what I love about this pad. I've already ordered me another one because this one has been so awesome for doing something just like that. For just sticking something in a spot so you have somewhere to journal. Let's see, let's do this one like this. Let me grab one of these. Oh, we have a foiled one. We could put a foiled one on there. Oh, I'll rip that up a little bit. And I'm not going to put any string or anything through there. I'm going to leave it just as is. And we can stick it on a paper clip, or for right now I'm just going to stick it right there. Because I got to pull out some little paper clips or something in there. And then for these little glassine pockets, again, you can just stick your piece of paper in there. I wonder if these will fit in there. Will that fit? Yep. Even these will fit in there. I need to glue this one together real quick. These were some that I prepped and was going to put in the last little mini chunky that I made. But I had too many of them, so this one didn't make it in there. Stick that in there. We can stick this one in here. Oh, you know, I have some of these scraps over here too. Oh, this is really cool. I'm going to use up all the scraps. I got a bunch of stuff here. Let's just try to see what all the stuff we can use. We'll try to use all of it. Oh, this one is so pretty too. Oh, and it fits just so perfect right there. Oh, you know what would be cute? We could put some of the foil on this too. Let's do that real quick. Let's add a little bit of some foil on this. I'm just going to do a few little dots on this flower thing right here. Now, it's going to be messy and it's not going to look perfect, but that's the point, is to not make it perfect. Hopefully, I just didn't mush that too much together. And then I'm going to use part of the foil that's already been used, so that way I know that it's not just going to come off in one big chunk. That is so cute. I need a little on the top and a little on that flower right there. Oh, and then maybe we can do a little distressed. I'm using it like I would with my ink on the edge. We're not going to do the whole thing. We'll just do little pieces. And then whatever sticks, sticks. And then whatever doesn't, doesn't. Just like that. So cute. I love that. And then we can glue you right here. Perfect. I don't know how much is going to hang over, so I'm not going to go all the way to the top on the paper, but what I'll do is add a little bit to the top and bottom on that, and then like more of the middle on this one, so that way I know it'll grab it everywhere. Oh, I have a little extra glue. Let me see. Do I have a napkin? Where's a napkin? Okay, here's an old piece right here. Perfect. Oh, I love that. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, glue on me. Okay. Then we have this little piece also. We could put this. Let's see, where can we put it that it'll hang out a little bit? Oh, we could put it like that, so it'll stick out a little bit. So we can stick it on here. Let's see, I need to cut some of it off though. I didn't want to cut it. I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, we're going to have to cut it. I mean, yeah, because it just don't look right sticking out. That's okay. We can make another one. That will work. So I'm going to get it how I want it. And then I'm going to try to hold it in place as best I can. And then just come back with the glue right here. in the glue right here. And just glue it down like that. Oh, so cute. What else we got? Oh, these are cute, but I don't want to spend time to fussy cut that right now. We do have a little one. Well, we got that one though. We could put that one on the front. It kind of messes with that, but let's see. We could add... We can make like a messy, let's see. My fingers have glue all over them now. So we could make a messy thing here and stick it on top. Maybe that would be cute. Well, not like that, but that might be cute like that. Oh, we need to put something on here too. Let me grab some ribbon. Let's see. One of these might work. Let's see which one. Will that one work? Nope, that's too stiff. I think these are all going to be too stiff. Oh, that might be cute on the edge there. That might be cute like that. That could be cute too. Let's see, we got a thinner one here. We could put a little bit on that. I kind of like that. I have a bunch of this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut off a piece. And then let's grab a piece of this for this little messy, because I think I want to add that on there. I think it'll just look really cute. And I love to put fibers on my cover. That should be good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this will get messy as it starts to fray. Before I fray it, I want to go ahead and put it down and try to get it glued on here before it starts fraying and going crazy though. I got glue all over me. So, alright, so that ain't going to work. So we're going to have to go like this. I didn't cut it long enough. So we'll just do a little bit different like that. Well, I went too far up that one. You know what? Let me just cut a bigger piece. Instead of trying to fiddle with that and make it work. Oh, come on. My hands are so sticky. Okay. Now that should be long. Plenty long enough. Now I can cut exactly what I want. Okay. So we're going to need to cut a little of that off. little of that off. And then we'll cut it about right here and right there and there. It's like trimming hair. Just trimming it up. Okay, that comes out really cute. And we can still add these little strings in there too if we want. How I'm going to do it, if my fingers will let me, I'm just cutting these in half. So I'll have a couple of pieces I can work with a little bit easier. I'm going to put a bunch of glue down. I'm kind of heavy with the glue because I want it to go through all the different layers. And how did we want this? Do we like that? I don't know if I really like that. Oh, you know, we could add some of that in there. I'm just throwing everything at this. Okay, I'm going to take, I'll leave one. And then I'm going to have a couple of these just peeking out. Like that. Just a few barely sticking out. Oh, pulled that one too much. Kind of like that. That looks so cute. Okay, I'm going with that. And I'm going to put extra glue on here because that's going to grab everything and hold all that down. So I really want to add more, especially to the edges, because I need it to really grab all this. Okay. It's kind of like a cute little label. That is so cute. And then we can come back and trim this up more if we want, like how this is like, looks really squared right there. You just pick it up a little, trim around it. You don't want to trim too much off though, because again, if you're using the same that I'm using, the cheesecloth, because it's going to start fraying and you're going to lose a lot of that that's not glued down. Like this whole strip is probably end up coming off right here. So I don't want to cut too much and go too crazy with all that. I don't know if I want to put this on here now or not. We could put it there. Maybe like that. Let's see what that looks like from the front. Oh, look, that looks cute. Let's do that. Well, my thumb is sticky, so I ripped it off probably before y'all saw it. But I think it's going to look cute. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have took a minute to stop and go rinse my hands real quick. Everything is sticking to me. You know what? I better go up a little more. This is going to be hard trying to get to stay with my thumbs trying to grab it. Alright, so it's just peeking out. Just barely. Okay. Oh, I like that. Yes, I like that. So cute. I am loving this already. Oh, coming out of our pocket. So cute. See how easy these are and so fast? Like, it's the only thing I actually made for this would be, you know, the cover that we put together with the glassine back. Most of this was just scraps I had already. And then just throwing in, like grabbing a sheet from one of these here. Like, let's see, which one can we use? Oh, that one looked interesting. Let's use this one. This one looks interesting. So then, like for this little back pocket thing right here, what we can do is fold this in half. Let's see how that fits. That fits really cute. But what we can do is make it into a little, make a little pull thing on it. So, where is, you know what, let's just use this. You could use some washi, you could use a little flour, you could use, I'm just using a piece of some sari, whatever you want to use. Even if you want to use just paper, you could use another piece of the cheesecloth, however you want. So I'm going to do like a little twist on it. Let's just do this one instead of gluing it. Be a little different. So I just did a little twist. Like that. And then I'm going to staple it to this one right here. That might be too much. Nope, that's fine. A quick little way to make a quick little insert. So there you go. And now there's some journaling. And it's on an interesting looking piece of paper. It's probably going to bug me because it's sticking out like that. I probably should have done it more flattened. Like more spread out. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to fix it real quick. Wow, I gotta get that staple out of there now. There we go. Well, I thought I had it. Okay, now there we go. So I'm going to twist it again. But what I'm going to do is put it more separated. So it will be not so puffed out. Because that looked weird to me. So I'm going to go ahead and staple this one down first. Then do a little bit of a twist. And then I'm going to staple the other part to the outside. Like that. That looks better to me. Oh yeah, that is a lot better now. Now it doesn't look so weird. So cute. I just love this. I just love making these. Oh, we need something to go in there. What can we put in that one? Let's see. I got more scraps over here. I have a whole stack of stuff. Let's see. We'll put that in there. These little scraps are perfect for making the chunky journals. That's a little big. A little bit of a tight fit, but it'll work. Yeah, I need to back that on something. too thin, so it's doing the curl. So we can put some glue on here real quick. I'm just going to stick it to this page right here. Oh, moved on me. And it's still wet, so that's why it's curling, because I just pulled on it. But because I doubled it up, now it will be more sturdy. And that can go in this little pocket right here. And we can add a little tag to it or put a little hole in there. I'm just showing a couple of quick little ways to fill in your pockets with things. Sometimes if you overthink it, then you can get wrapped up in the filler part of not knowing what to put in there. Or I do that. I don't know if y'all do that. I'm not going to speak for y'all, but I do that. Sometimes I'll overthink it. But something even as simple as that. It was too big for that one. Instead of ripping it down, stick it in there and just fold that part over. And you could put something like a little decorative something on here too. Do I have anything right here? I don't want to go looking for something, but let me see if I have anything just quickly. You could do a whole little decorative. Where did that little butterfly? Maybe something like that. Like a whole little decorative pull. I've got the biggest mess going on now. Let me add a little bit to that butterfly so you can see him. This just helps him pop, like he stands out a little more. Because this is a lot of neutral background right here. So you might not see him as well. So, right here, this is that little pull thing. So I'm just going to pile on some glue. Stick some more of that cheesecloth down. And then get more glue all over my fingers. Then put some glue on this little thing right here. I'm not sure what this is, but it was over here in the scrap, so we're going to use it. And I'm going to do a little bit of a cattywonk to it and not do it perfectly straight and aligned with that. And then we're just going to throw that butterfly right there. And I'm not doing a perfect glue on this because I got the main body of it and that will be enough to hold him. Something that simple. Oh, you know what else? I know I just keep going, but I just keep thinking of adding more stuff on here. I told y'all these are my favorite to make. Using up my scraps and then just building on it. Should we do a pink one? Maybe we could do a pink one. Is this that thing or no? I think this is the one. Yep, this is it. I don't know if this is a good idea since I have glue all over my hands. Okay, so the pink one looks cute. I get all this off. We could also put a white one. I need one of these smaller ones. I don't want that great big one. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I got these from TEMU also. Where? Oh, here you go. This is a We Are Memory Keepers. And they're all interchangeable. And you can pop them out right here and change. Like this is a pokey end. And this is like a sticky end. Okay, so I'm going to add... Oh, I don't want to lose that one. I'm going to put a little dab of glue right there. Grab that pink one. If I can. And stick it on that glue. Oh. I said I didn't know if this would be a good idea because my fingers are already sticky. But I'm trying it anyway. Come on. Oh, scoot up. There you go. Now you're on there. Oh, yeah. Yep, that made the difference. I'll bring it up and so y'all can see. Can y'all see that? Isn't that so cute? And this is just a little decorative thing right here, but it's actually the insert to this little pocket. So cute. Okay, what do y'all think? Isn't this just the easiest and fastest little thing to make? And we could just keep going. I could just keep adding more and more and more. Like the more things I think of and find and like look around and let's see. Actually, I just saw this, so I want to add a piece of this on here now because that is so pretty. Look at that. That is so pretty. Where can we put a piece of that? Because that will add a nice pop of color. Oh, that's supposed to be a pocket. So I need to remember that's a pocket. Let's see. It's hanging out a little here. So let's put a little strip right here. Just that simple. I love that. So adorable. I know I keep saying that, but these are just my favorite. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this one because I'm just going to keep going and going if I don't stop. And I've already got a huge mess going on. I'm going to be in here for a minute trying to clean all this up now. Where did the holder go for this? Oh, here you are. I got this at, I believe, Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I got this at Hobby Lobby. You get a bunch of the little rub-on foils in there. I love these. They're hard to find now. I know Amazon and stuff has them, but they're harder to find at the store. I don't know if they just stopped making it or maybe whenever I'm looking, they just don't have them in stock. I'm not sure, but I would like to get another one of those before it becomes something because it's made by Prima, and a lot of times Prima will just stop making your favorite item. Where did my little pen go for my glue? See, y'all, I have such a mess. I've done lost everything. I got too excited and just started throwing stuff everywhere. Oh, here you are. Okay. And now I have all these scraps of papers and... Oh, I need to save this. Okay. Let me put this... I don't want to waste these little scraps. Those are perfect for tags and stuff. So we need to keep all these right here. Okay. I'm going to finish cleaning all this up. And I hope y'all had just as much as fun as I did. because I really enjoyed this. Making all these little cute little things for this. It's just so adorable. Anyway, okay, let me know if y'all make one. If y'all think it's a cute idea to build around the glassine bag. That's what, like, that's pretty much what started this whole thing here, is this. But, yeah, so let me know if you like this, if you would like to try doing that, just for a little fun, quick craft activity. I call it like rainy day activities because it's just so easy and simple, and you can have a journal done so quick. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling now. I need to focus. Alright, so give me a thumbs up if you like it, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.